Hello everyone and welcome. My name's Sam ReaN. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic dabdoty cracker-lacking day. Today we are going to be talking everything in terms of my predictions for the upcoming Formula 1 2024 season predictions. So subscribe, like, comment and share because we are about to wave the checkered flag and begin our predictions today. So here we go. So the biggest flop of the season, I'm gonna say Lewis Hamilton. Now Lewis Hamilton is a 6-time world champion. He has been dominant in the hybrid era, and I reckon in this new era of cars, I reckon he is still going to struggle with potentially getting anywhere near the podium, let alone anything in terms of the... Sorry, I just nearly coughed up then. But yeah, Hamilton is not going to be hammer time anytime soon because I'm predicting not only that he'll be a flop this season, he will not win one single race before he retires. So yeah, biggest flop of the season, Lewis Hamilton. Next up we have got is the biggest surprise of the season, and I'm predicting Daniel Ricciardo. Now Daniel Ricciardo has been fantastic for AlphaTauri last season, newly branded the Visa Cash App RB F1 team. Obviously is a handful to say, so most people will probably just say Racing Bulls because that's what it was rumoured before. So yeah, I reckon Daniel Ricciardo is going to do wonders. Now, because of the way the teams are set now, Red Bull and their sister team Cash App, Visa Cash App RB are going to be closer together in terms of cooperation, so they're going to share more parts this season for the sister team of the Red Bull, which is going to be awesome because that will hopefully boost them up the grid, which is always a good thing. And I reckon because of Daniel Ricciardo's skills in the car, because he's probably been there like a year now, a couple races last season, he is going to be doing wonders this season. So I'm predicting a good season for Daniel Ricciardo in the biggest surprise of the season. Next up, the story of the season. Now, with so many people, so many drivers out of contract for 2025, I'm predicting the story of the season will be the driver market. Now, up to most of the grid, 3/4 of the grid is out of contract, so hopefully we are going to get some tasty driver moves. So yeah, that is, in my opinion, going to be the story of the season, so you better watch out because Netflix will be all over that one. Right, the next one is loses the race seat. Now I'm predicting because of the craziness of the driver market, there will not be anybody losing their seats. Now that is going to be no surprise to see, unless there's been a massively drop in performance with Logan Sargent and Williams, of course. So yeah, hopefully no one will lose their seat because all the focus will be on 25 onwards. So yeah, no one will lose their seat on the losers race seat. Next up is a new race winner. Obviously anyone but Verstappen people would think of. Obviously I make no bones about it, I am a Verstappen fan, so I'm predicting Oscar Piastri. Now Oscar Piastri, he deserves to be a race winner. He was a race winner last season when he won one of the sprint races, but let's be fair, sprint races aren't the main event, are they? The main Grand Prix is the main event. and I'm predicting one crazy race will lead to one crazy result, and that, my friends, is Oscar Piastri. Now, the biggest meme of the grid is the next category that I'm predicting. I'm predicting Haas F1. Obviously, for obvious reasons, they're going to be poor and they're going to have some stuff going on beyond the scenes at Haas because they're going to sign a leave-in, of course. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how their season goes, of course. So yeah. By the way, guys, let me know down below what you think on my predictions so far. And yeah, let's see them. And let's see your predictions for the FIA F1 2024 World Championship season predictions. So, moving on from Haas F1 as the biggest meme of the grid, we get to the 2024 FIA Formula 1 World Championship. World Champion Max Verstappen. Now, Max Verstappen is on fire at the moment. He's absolutely so much on fire. People need to bring ice to cool him down. Maybe Mercedes might, or Ferrari might, maybe McLaren or Piastri might. But overall, I reckon Max Verstappen is going to be the F1 2024 World Champion. Now, obviously, a lot of people will have Max Verstappen as champion. A lot of people might have Leclerc as champion. Maybe, who knows, crazy predictions. It could be a Norris, or I don't know. But all I know is Max Verstappen, my boy, will be F1 2024 World Champion. Now, is he going to get the heights of the last season where he nearly won every race? Who knows? I think he will, though. There'll be another dominant season from them. Hopefully Perez is closer to Max Verstappen, and yeah, it's going to be fantastic of a season coming up for Mr. Max Verstappen. Next up, and the final one, is going to be the crazy prediction. Now, crazy predictions could be anything, but my crazy prediction is the Haas F1 team will not be the last team in the construction championship. So the team championship, I'm predicting Haas F1 will not be last. Now, that may be a 50-50 on their car performance, on the way their car is, but I'm predicting, because I reckon early doors, I reckon that Haas will get a few points on the board, probably like last season, enough to gravitate them towards the midfield and away from the bottom. And then overall the season goes by and then they end up being at the bottom because they don't upgrade their cars, and it's going to be interesting for Haas, mainly because of going to go and see how that dynamic changes in the team. So yeah, it's going to be interesting of a season, but I am going to be doing a podcast every week going into the season. So race, I'm going to do a podcast before the race, after the race, before the race, after the race. So it's going to be hectic of a calendar for the channel, and I will be back to give you my thoughts on the car launches. So as soon as they drop, I make a video, I work on the channel, and I do some analysis on the cars. So thank you all for coming and watching me, Sam ReaN, predict the FIA Formula 1 2024. Yeah. I thought, yeah, FIA Formula 1 2024 World Championship predictions. Thank you all for watching, thank you for coming, thank you all, and I will of course be seeing you for the car launch, which begins in a few days time with Haas F1.